Welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. It's Chanda Sparkles. So glad that you're all here. We are streaming on TikTok as well as YouTube and Facebook, multiple locations. We are here this evening in Venus and Scorpio fashion. You know, I had to pull out my red for tonight. How's everybody doing? So glad that you are all here in the house. We have a new sponsor. That's right. We have a brand new sponsor for Libra season. Welcome to Libra season. We are so excited about Sandra Isis, Tribe Rainbow Fire. She's giving away a $400 package prize. I do believe this is the largest package prize we have ever given away. And we're going to go into the details of that. If you're new here, I am an intuitive evolutionary astrologer, well-versed and studied in Hellenistic astrology as well. I'm a death doula minister, sound activations shaman, and galactic starseed. So glad that you are here. So glad that everybody is in the house. Hi, everybody on TikTok. I see you all right there. So glad that you're here. So glad you're here. Thank you. Blessings and blessings for Libra season. We have an equinox blessing and invocation. If you're on YouTube, you already saw that up on the screen. I hope you had a chance to take a little screenshot of it. We're going to do an invocation. We're going to talk about what it means as we turn the wheel to the west. I had a little help today, I must admit, with my dear sister Tammy Lynn, who really filled me in on some things that I kind of intuitively already was like feeling, but I didn't know the specifics. And so glad to have positive, amazing soul sisters like that, right? So tonight, astrology. We're going to look at the chart of the moment, what's happening in the sky right now, and then kind of look ahead at some of this stuff. I have already coined the month of October. We're going to go over the month of October, just the major transits that I've already outlined in my astrology calendar, so that you might want to have your calendar out. You might want to have your birth chart out, because we will talk about, what degree placements this Libra eclipse that we're about to have is coming, because we have this eclipse coming up like literally next week. And we'll be here next week to talk about the Libra eclipse chart. So tonight, we're focusing in on our brand new sponsor. We're focusing in on the blessings and ritual invocation. And then we will talk about the current astrology and what we can expect in a general stance over the month of, okay, you want to hear it? Yes. This next month, I've coined, and I really struggled with this one, and I'm still not sure. I may change it, but I had to go with something, and the one that came through, that just kept coming through, and my highest self kept saying, this is what you call it. And I was like, I don't know if I want to call it that. I kind of want something different. No, we're calling it Opt Out October. Opt out. Opt out. Opt out October. If the intensity and the stress and if you're not feeling valued or whatever is happening in your life, and this has been coming through for over a week now, and we've been looking, even searched up words, and nothing resonated, so we're going with it. Opt out October. I will say I look at October like a fun house. It's going to be a bit of a fun house. Going to the carnival. Be careful of the scary carnies. Yes, we are in that season, right? So, opt out October. But let's keep it. Let's pull it back in. Let's pull it back in. Let's keep it real, and we will also do some tarot. So we're going to do some tarot. So tonight we're going to do the tarot all in one video. Normally we're breaking it up per elemental, but we're doing it all in one video because this girl's got an early morning dentist appointment that she's got to get to, and I can't be up till 2 a.m. And that's normally what happens if I do those. So we're going to just hang out. We're going to do it old school like we've always done it. You're going to get all the astrology. You're going to get the ritual. You're going to get the tarot. It's all happening right here. Grab yourself a beverage. Get yourself a little snack. Grab some fruit. Put your feet up. cast me up onto your big screen so you can still stay in the chat with everybody. All right. Everybody's in the chat on YouTube. Some of you are on Facebook. Thanks for being here. But if you're wanting to interact with the folks, and you on TikTok, if you're wanting to see everything on the screen, you want to come over to Chanda Sparkles Astrology on YouTube. You can see everything right there. Everything is over there. And we all want everything, right? All right. So don't forget, this is a week of intensity. Yes, we're having some intense, and we've been kind of feeling this. You know, we've got this half square going on between Saturn and Pluto. And so that's kind of it. But this intensity is leading to optimism for the weekend. And then kaboom, by Sunday, Monday, we're into the Cazimi, which is Mercury Cazimi the sun, which is euphoric aha moments, genius ideas, but it can also be complete mental exhaustion and burnout. So we'll look at that as well. All right. I want to now say hello and acknowledge everyone here in the chat on the YouTube and the Facebook and on the TikTok. Please double tap the screen. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. This has been, okay, so let's just get real with this. So I have heard from multiples of relationships dissolving. You know, we are in between the Pisces lunar eclipse, what we just had last week, and we're right in the middle. It's kind of like we're in this like in between, in the dark, in the cave, going within. We have the unknown. You know, there's a lot of unknown, and there's a lot of coming from nowhere. You know, this is a time period where we really need it. And I will say, for eclipse energy, this has not been as bad. And like, okay, yes, there's things being unearthed. And yes, there's all kinds of stuff going on in the matrix and the media. But if you know me, I try not to go to the matrix. I don't care for the news. I don't follow it. I don't do any of it. But I'm not stupid. And I obviously can observe and see all of the things happening with the celebrities. You know, all I got to say about all of this celebrity unearthing is it's about time. Because I was knowing all this for years and years ago. You know, years and years ago, I was awakened to all of that. So I'm so glad that maybe, you know, the mainstream is starting to catch up and see all the disgusting things that happen within that celebrity field. You know, and don't follow celebrities. You're so much more than that. You are your own celebrity. You are a powerful, multi-dimensional being in a flesh suit. So own your power, step forward and be in your stardom, because you're a starseed. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. Or maybe you're just curious about astrology and you want to know what these energies are doing and why is this happening? You know, this is a lot of mental breakdown. You know, this is a very mercurial week that we're stepping into. Lots of Mercury, which is your mind, your thoughts, your intellect, how you communicate, what you say, what kind of receiving you're getting. In fact, right now, Mercury is in a trine, and trines are harmonious and positive, but it doesn't always mean it's easy. It just means that the energy is going to flow in easily between our mental state and our minds, but it's coming into Uranus, and Uranus is all about great awakening, shock and awe, moving us forward. You must do this a different way. You must go outside of the box. You cannot color within the lines anymore, within how you speak and communicate. You know, and this is the other thing. You have to approach everything right now with a grain of salt and pencil it in, because really you can't count on anything positive for the long future when you're dealing with eclipse energies. But you can kind of plan around it and say, okay, yeah, this is what we're going to try to do, but we're going to be totally cool if it goes completely the opposite direction. Because it can't always go that way when you're dealing with eclipse energy. And boy, oh boy, in October, we have a huge full moon, an aggressive full moon, and could be a warrior full moon coming in October. We'll talk about that. We will. All right. So if everybody understands, intensity is leading to optimism, And Mercury is going to be Cazimi the Sun. Mercury is entering Libra on Thursday. All right, so let's take this stuff down. Don't forget, we're looking for moderators. We appreciate you. I seen a finger go by. Hi, how you doing? It's like, thank you. So we're looking for moderators on the YouTube. If you want to be a moderator, please DM me on Facebook, or you can email me and we'll get you set up. You get all kinds of goods. It's all right there in that ticker. If there's a ticker going along there, you can just read and see what's going on there. Let's say hi to people in the chat. Everybody hanging out in the Sparkle Tribe. Thanks to the moderators keeping it crystalline clean. There she is. There's Kelly's Corner hanging out. That's right. She says, it's not hard at all. You're not obligated to be here for all of the lives. Check out the additional info in the description box. That's right. Always check it out. Mods, you don't always have to be here. We just want you to be part of the Sparkle Tribe, and it doesn't cost you anything. So come and check it out. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Hey, there's Karen D. She's up in the house. Hi. And Kelsey is here. Thank you, Kelsey. So good to see you. Julie Limix is in the house. And there's my dear sister, Tammy Lynn, out of Canada. Don't forget to tell me, hey, you know what would be cool is to know what your sun, moon, and rising is. And that's kind of like a test. Do you even know your sun, moon, and rising? So important to know your big three, right? I don't know what's going on with TikTok tonight, but this is like making me look like I'm a pink girl. I don't know what's happening with the lighting in here. That's kind of strange. There's no filter or anything. Weird. Okay. Pink girl it is. I'm not this white. I really am not. I'm a white girl, but I'm not that white. I'm actually Greek and Czechoslovakian. All right, Kelly's Corner. Are the guides joking with you already? Yeah, it's been that way. You know, my guides have been extremely matter of fact. And it's just been so easeful. We had a lot of rain here. It just downpoured like crazy. I got to go say happy birthday to one of my dear sisters on the island today, and that was fun. She's leaving town, so I had to go take her her gift. So it's been a busy day. Let's see who else is in the house. Maria Moon is here. Okay, everybody, mods, if you would please help me keep an eye out for Cherie. She goes by Queenie on YouTube. She's Cherie here on TikTok. I figured that out. Please help me to locate this woman because she has got a $300 value giveaway and I cannot get in touch with her. I've been messaging her on Facebook. I have commented on something on her YouTube. I've looked everywhere and I need to get a hold of her. So if you see her, let her know. There's our sponsor right there. There is Sandra Isis. That's right. Sandra is in the house. She is our sponsor. Yes. So very cool. The Tribe Rainbow Fire up in the house. So awesome that you are here. Thank you. We are so grateful. So blessed. Thank you, sister, for being our sponsor. And she's a very powerful alchemist and starseed. I would definitely check out all of her stuff. All the descriptions are right there and below. Nikki Y'all Photography. Hey, she's got some great photography down here on the coast. If you're looking for something new to put up in your condo or your house or whatever, and she also takes like portraits and stuff, check her out. Julie E is in the house. Yay, Julie, thanks for being here. If you're on TikTok, please double tap the screen. I really appreciate it. All right, let's keep moving. I see more of you are loading in here on the chat, but we got to keep this moving. Julie says she is a Cancer sun, a Pisces moon, and a Scorpio rising. Ooh, she's my Scorpio rising sister. Nice. Happy birthday, Annette. I don't think she's going to hear because she just left for vacation. She's going to Colorado, bless her. All of us, I'm in Padre Island. I've lived down here since 2015 now. And it's Padre Island, Texas, Corpus Christi. It's so hot still, but it's been so nice. We've been having some 80s finally. That's nice. That's a nice cool off for us. So it's been really nice, really great weather. I've been really, the rain, the clouds. I am a Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising with an Aries moon, and I'm really enjoying like coming into my season. And I have a lot of Libra in my chart too. So, all right. She's so cool. She's in the Sparkle tribe. We've got the Rainbow Fire tribe and the Sparkle tribe going. Hey, Olympia, thanks for being here. Okay, remember, hey, Stacy, remember, please do, and there's more thunder. It's been raining like crazy. Please do make sure that you share it out, share it with a friend, and watch the videos. Just watch the videos. We've got a deadline, like so many watch time hours to get by the end of the year, and then we don't ever have to do that again. It'll be so great. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I think you've all seen. Don't forget, I am not monetized. So if you want to give me a donation, my PayPal, my Venmo are below on Facebook and YouTube. Cup of coffee, and I want to say some serious gratitude. You know, I don't keep PayPal or anything like that on my phone. I go and check it like once a week, once every couple weeks, I'll check it on my business office laptop. And I had no idea. I just want to say thank you. And you know who you are. I was given a beautiful gift, a couple of very nice monetary exchanges that will cover the shipping for 3 months. It was so nice. So nice. So thank you for that. Because I do all of this and it's my divine purpose and it's fun and I enjoy doing it, you know, but to see that you receive for everything you're giving in a monetary exchange or even like in a gift exchange. Like I've been given, like just today, my friend Annette's like, here's a tarot card. There was an oracle card deck, I think it was, and a thing of incense. Perfect. It goes in the box back here for the gifts for me to add to the sponsors. If you want to be a sponsor, please just let me know. It doesn't cost you anything besides you have to give a minimum of $100 of your services or your gifts for a season. And you get sponsored and you get talked about and you get little videos. I make little reels. I do posts and put yourself out there and all your links and all your information goes out there. So there you go. All right, let's go. Okay, so let's go ahead. I need a little drink. That's the other thing. I've been super extra thirsty. I'm not dehydrated. I know that I'm good, but it's just been like the energies. We did have a little bit of electromagnetic popping, but it wasn't like going through the roof at like KP5, KP6 or anything. It was like KP3 plus, KP4. This is very low, but it was coming in yesterday, and I didn't see it doing anything today. We had a few M-class flares, and the SR went up a little bit. So the energies are increasing, but they're not crazy, you know, hair on fire to me. As far as space weather is concerned. So if you see me posted about the space weather, I also do everything. If you don't do Facebook, because I know some of you don't, I put everything that I put on Facebook on the community tab here on YouTube. And everything goes on Instagram as well. So you can find me pretty much everywhere. I'm on X, but I'm not on there. I don't put anything on there because it's just, it's too much for me at this point. Okay, I'm rambling. Sorry. Dang, Mercury is in Virgo at those last end degrees, and so everybody's like critical and over judgmental, and this Mars in Cancer is like, ah. So let's bring it back a little bit. Let's bring it back a little bit. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm so glad you do. That's so cool. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up on the screen. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here like this. And then I'm going to put this little guy right here. This is our, oh, got to move it over. I'm going to put that right there in case you didn't get to take a screenshot of it. Then that way you have the Mabon blessing invocation. Everything is on the screen in a split screen on Chanda Sparkle's Astrology YouTube. Please come over. The link is in my bio. All right, I need to. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. We do have the Venus bowl out, the Tibetan Venus bowl. And we also brought out the Jupiter bowl because Jupiter is slowing down to go retrograde in October. So we thought we'll expand upon it. Jupiter is about magnification and expansion. And Venus is about love and relationships and justice and balance. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead. Ino shete mokanahai. Ino shete mokanahai. Ino nakai shete monane. Ronaka shete mokana ida shu nakai. Ino shatakimo nakeshe. Rambaka ina hunakai shete monai. Una shete monge. Preparing for the harvest. Preparing to go within. Facing the west. Temi Lynn said it's the bear medicine, and it's the mother medicine. It's nurturement. It's love, you know. And with Mars being in the nurturing sign of Cancer, we're really feeling that drive to prepare the harvest, you know, and to reflect on what we've all done over the summer. It's very important to reflect. What did you do over this past quarter? You know, what did you accomplish? What did you lose? What did you release? What did you gain? So I'm going to do this blessing invocation. If you'd like to read along with me, we're going to do the invocation. Then we're going to talk about a few things concerning the invocation of the West. All right. Okay. Please don't tell me I've lost my eyeglass has disappeared. It was right here. There it is. And as soon as we do the blessing invocation, we're going to show you all of the wonderful gifts. I had to use the big old huge box to hold all of these gifts that were given away from Sandra. I couldn't believe it, what she sent. It's so cool. Okay, so here we go. A calling to celebrate your soul's harvest. We turn to the west today, and Mother Ocean says yes. Her waves crash upon the shore, and she is ready to receive you and to take from you all of the burdens you shall no longer carry into the season of acceptance and rest. We turn to the west today, and our Mother Ocean says now. Her waters still at midday as Father Sun casts his beams of light upon her and caresses her like a tender lover. She is ready to teach you how to be still and receive so that you can hear the messages of your elders now as the veil thins. We turn to the west today, and Mother Ocean says, come. Her deep blue majesty is an open invitation to create better flow in your life. She holds the key to creation, manifestation, and rebirth. And she can offer you the path, the lightness of being, the deep permission to just be now. Your work of the year is done. We turn to the west today, and Mother Ocean says, let go. Her vast expanse and power can hold the things that weigh you down, and your worries can sink to the bottom, floating to her edges. While you experience her embrace, floating to the edges while you experience her embrace. She sees your fear and she washes it away so that you can live in a pure, radiant joy and peaceful space. Mother Ocean has been waiting for you. The guardians, the galactics, and the gateway keepers of the West greet you today with arms wide open. Yes, now come, let go. Your work is done. So the season of balance, acceptance, stillness, and release begins. Ooh, chills. You know, gosh, shit to him one night. Amen. Aho. And so it is in Lakesh. Namaste. Yeah. It's time to be still. It's time to go within. It's time to rest. You know, that is what our ancestors did. The West is about our ancestry and remembering, you know, our indigenous blood ties as well as our starseed lineage, you know? So, yeah. Okay, so what I want to do now is I have this here that I thought might be fun for us to just kind of talk about a little bit. It says, these are some questions that we might reflect upon as we turn the wheel to the West. So number one is to take a closer look at what did we do this summer? What did we accomplish this summer? You know, and and it's okay. And see, there is no wrong answer because you cannot do you wrong, baby. You can't do you wrong. You know, there's no wrong answer. What did you accomplish? What did you see grow within yourself, or what did you have to release? You know, what reflections of summer are you going to cherish in your heart? And what may you just say, I can't deal with this no more. I simply must dissolve this and dispel this situation. Okay? Number two is what knowledge or answers came to further our growth? So like we learned a lot across the summer months, right? And remember, okay, thank you. My guides are reminding me. I remember I am coming from a perspective of the fall equinox. So if you are in your summer, you can utilize this in your way of growth, okay? Because you're looking to the east, but we're looking to the west here in the northern hemisphere. What can I do to absolve things in my own mind? And what can I do to release what not need be from the answers, from the aha moments, from the, oh gosh, this happened in my life and it helped me or it hurt me. There's no wrong answer. Number three, what did I witness about myself this summer? You bear witness to yourself on a daily basis. You are the only one in all of this entire collective that we traverse. You're the only one that knows you best, right? So you have to be the one to stand witness to what you have accomplished. And the changes. And you know, they may be grand changes or they may have been subtle changes. You may have, you know, witnessed yourself giving birth to a baby, or maybe you witnessed yourself falling in love, or maybe you witnessed yourself learning to be still and heal from the inside out for the first time. Maybe you bore witness to yourself blossoming like a spring flower, or maybe you're like a pine cone that fell off the pine tree because it was ready. It was ripe. It was done. You see, what is possibly stagnant? What's decaying? And what is the harvest? So our ancestors, this was like the final time of harvest, right? And they would have to pull forth all of their fruits and vegetables and all of the earth. And we still do this today, especially those of you that are up north, right? Because it's about to be covered in snow. So you're pulling forth your harvest. You know, the harvest of the foods and how we do agriculture is going to shift immensely, and it's already begun. But especially now that Uranus, the planet of shock and awe and future forward, is in these last degrees of Taurus until next year, in the middle of the year, when it finally enters after 7 years. That's a long time. After 7 years of being in Taurus, the Earth sign, Earth ruled Taurus, which I believe Earth is ruled by Mother Gaia as well as Venus. You know, that's just my perception. You know, it is a time to really understand that the harvest that you have gained from the things that you have accomplished, released, let go, witnessed within yourself is now. Write it out. Speak it into existence. If you're like me, I'm not a big writer. Like I'm chicken scratch writer. I write like a doctor. It's horrible. But so I have dyslexia. So I have to, it's different. But what I'm trying to get at is whatever it is for you that helps you to bear witness to what you have come to your harvest. You know, what are you ready to harvest within yourself? And what is the perception? Number 6, what is the perception of the summer's growth? This is the thing. From now until really October, November, it'll kind of start lightening up a little in December, but not a lot, but truly straight up, because this is how I tell it. These energies are intense and powerful. We're talking long-term cycles, multiple cycles coming to close from now until 2026. And they're like this, boom, 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 one after the other. We are in an evolutionary state of time where this incredible awakening is happening. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, for me especially, and for you, I'm hoping as well, because like I'm like watching and seeing all of this stuff come into play that I've been waiting for, not waiting for per se, like, oh gosh, is this ever going to happen? Not like obsessing over it, but like, okay, at some point that's going to come around the samsara wheel, So yeah. So anyway, that is really what I'm thinking about, as we turn to the West. And we honor this harvest and realize, acknowledge, give gratitude, ensure the love of all of it. Every bit of it. The high frequency, the low frequency, the good, the bad, the ugly, the amazing, and the disastrous. Because it's all you. There's nobody else here besides you. It's just you. You're the only one with your perception. And your reality is yours to choose. Okay? All right. Yay! Thank you, Tammy Lynn, for this amazing list. I love having beautiful sisters who are wise. Okay. And I am wearing the Lemurian Crystal Mind. This is a high alchemy, pure frequency oil, which is pure light, pure love, made with amazing alchemy. Okay. You on TikTok really want to come over to Chanda Sparkles Astrology on YouTube so you can see all the things that I'm putting up on the screen. Yes, I know it's over my face. But I wanted y'all to really focus in on that for a minute instead of looking at me. So listen, this Lemurian Crystal Mind oil, this is one of the oils that you're going to get in the giveaway package from Sandra Isis. Now, I also have this one I've ordered. She actually gifted me this one, I think. Or she gifted me one, and I paid for one. She's just an amazing soul. This is also her Great Pumpkin Spirit, the Great Pumpkin Spirit oil. Alfalfa leaf, all the roots. Look at everything that's in there. Mind, body, spirit. You know, 3 worlds, 3 cauldrons, attraction and glamour, the deer's tongue. I mean, she's got it all. She is so amazing. Y'all have got to check out her links down there. All right, so that I don't screw it up, I have a cheat sheet note here. I'm going to pull it up. Sandra Isis of Tribe Rainbow Fire. She has a shop. She has a store. She does all kinds of stuff. She even grows her own smudge stick stuff. She makes all of her stuff. She's amazing. Is our Libra season sponsor. She's a Pisces sun. So y'all know she's getting activated big time with this Pisces lunar eclipse we just had, right? And she's a Leo moon and a rising. So she's a double Leo. What is it with me attracting these double signs? It's so interesting. She's a psychic medium, Akashic reader, earth oracle, way shower, holy fire, Karuna Reiki master, new earth, and a new earth leader, and so much more. This is like I had to condense it. Sandra is also an accomplished networking brand promoter of other soul-led businesses. Like she helps other people market their brand. And so if you're like wanting to start your spiritual soul business, she's the one to contact. She's definitely a very accomplished and talented starseed. And I saw her energy, I guess that's around a year ago I first saw her. And I was like, oh boy, she is something. I was like, she's very good. She's very gifted. She glows. But anyway, let's get on to the goods, and then we'll get on to a little more of the astrology and the cards. Okay, so I'm sorry it's still in this box, but there's just so much of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now that I know that y'all have screenshotted that right now, right? Haven't you? Okay, so now that you've done that, I'm going to go ahead and remove these bad boys. And then I'm going to, yes, you're very welcome. And there she is right there. You go check her out right there, okay? And so now I want to do it like this. So I'm going to do the ones I threw in first just because they're on top. So I have the Fantastical Creatures Tarot deck, brand new deck, okay? I've been holding these for almost a year. I'm so excited about these. I can't wait to see who wins these. Ouija board socks. Like, seriously, these are huge. Ouija board socks. You can read the Ouija and conjure spirits on your legs, girlfriends, boyfriends. Okay, and then this one is very special. I'm selling these for $40 a piece, by the way, because there's so much alchemy, and I only use the highest of grade essential oils. There's also a Lemurian crystal in the center. And there's all kinds of like goodness in there, like selenite, Palo Santo. This is basically what I'm calling this. I'm calling this a Lemurian inflammation smudge fighter. It's like it's got lemongrass, and it's got the Stress Ease by Young Living. It's amazing. It's like one of those soaps that you want to like put in a pouch and use it on your back where it hurts. And then it's goat's milk, and it lathers. The goat's milk is organic. It's so incredible. Someone's going to win that. I just wanted to put that out there because seriously, these are amazing. If you want one, contact me and I will sell you one. I have a bunch of them. Okay. And then this is a whole pouch. Look at this whole pouch. There's all of these crystals in here that she's giving away. And then she made this. She has 2 bracelets. This is Sandra's stuff. Just 2 bracelets going on in there. Those are all listed. Each specific thing, all the crystals, they're all listed. Now, let's get to the best goody. So you're getting the skull Lumerian skull. I think it's Lumerian light. That's what I've been calling it, is Lumerian light. The skull medicine. She practices and works with the crystal skulls around the world. You know what I'm saying? This is her thing. So y'all make sure and check it out. And then, I don't even know, man. There's like 3 of these big old huge ones, each one in their own right. Incredible alchemy, all pure, natural, organic. This is activation station. It's clearing, it's protection, all of it. And then on top of that, roller medicines, the roller medicines. Look at all that. And the details for all of this is down below in the description. That is, oh, and she's also giving away a reading. I almost forgot about that. She's going to give you a live, it'll be like a live Zoom session or something like that. And yeah, that's your winnings, guys. So definitely want to check out the replay, because that's the only way that you can win, is to come back on the replay. Like, subscribe, comment on the YouTube replay only. The replay video, that's how you get your name in the drawing so that you can win the Libra season giveaway with the lovely, lovely Sandra Isis Tribe Rainbow Fire. Thank you, my love. We will go more detailed into every single little one when we don't have an invocation blessing that we had to do today, because it's taken us a little longer. But thank you so much. That's right. Daniel's got it. She says on the YouTube replay video. Troy says, those are some crazy socks. Hey, you never know who you might conjure. I wonder if you have Ouija. Seriously, I wonder if you have Ouija socks. If you can conjure more than one at a time. You could probably just use like a little coin, you know, like just like let the coin rub around. Maybe like lay on the side and kind of let your calf stick out or something and let it, I don't know. Might be interesting. Maybe you just use them to walk right into another dimension. So many amazing things. That's right. It is a perfect package. She's a twin. Amy Marie says she's a twin. So she has her moons and rising in Leo too, Sandra. That's amazing. How awesome is that? Very, very cool. Hey, Cindy, I see you. Now, remember, guys, if you are on Facebook, please pop over to the YouTube channel and join, because majority of the people are in the chat on the Sparkle Tribe chat in YouTube. Everybody on TikTok, if you want to see the screen, we're about to do the chart and we're about to do the calendar right now. And so let's get on over there and do that. You've been getting sneaky peeks of all the cards that we're doing later on for the elemental read. Stick around for that, okay? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So thirsty. So, I don't know if you can see. I wanted to show TikTok for sure. Look at this. This is a shaman stone. Can you see? Is that not amazing? Look at this. It's like there's a whole world inside there. Look at this. Okay. If the light wasn't... Look, you can kind of see through it. See? This was given to me by my dear sister, who's a Libra, Annette, who just went out to Colorado. And I had to bring it forward. It was calling her name, or it was calling her name to me. And I was like, do you want to come out, Libra Stone? Yes, I want to come out. So Libra Stone is here to activate us this evening. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the month ahead. Go ahead and clear. Let's do that first. It is incredible. And it hasn't come out all year since last year. She gave it to me for my birthday last year. It's been just sitting, it sits over there with all the other buddies. And she's powerful. So she'll be out with us this evening. Okay, so we're ending September. Remember, September was all about shifts and transitions. When you get to Virgo season, it's about shifts and transitions. And remember, this eclipse season, I have coined visions of legacy and legality. This next eclipse that we have coming is going to be a lot around legalities. Anything that you're trying to get accomplished may just come in out of the blue. You know, something may be handed to you, especially now that we have Venus in Scorpio, and Scorpio rules other people's money. So other people's money, you know, tax return, divorce settlements, things coming in that you've been waiting on. This is the time it could very well happen suddenly. So expect that. Just go ahead and manifest that whatever it is that you've been waiting on to come in. And I know many of you have been. Many of my clients have been waiting on either a divorce settlement or an income tax return or a legal, like this, they've been suing somebody for 2 years and they're hoping that it comes through this month, you know, that kind of stuff happening. So just be aware of that. And this is an action-packed month again. Last September was 5 different planet moves. And when you have planets moving sign so much, it means that it makes all of us be like, we're kind of in this, like, almost like being in the dryer. You know, you're just like, golly, this just keeps on coming and coming and coming and coming. And that's going to continue. You know, this is about nervous system overdrive. So just for the timestamps, I'm starting now on this week ahead before we jump into the calendar month of October. So this week ahead, currently we have the moon is in Cancer with Mars. All right. So, and we have that Mercury oppose Neptune. We are, you know, Mercury is a big, big player. We also have Mercury trine Pluto. This is a week where you're going to want to really kind of do your best to have your patience until you can get to the end of the week. Like today, tomorrow, and the next day are days to just kind of really have your patience with people, really have your patience with things. I would just kind of try to not rock the boat because there's this big Saturn square Pluto that's been going on. And this is a slow transit. It's been happening for a while, but it's coming exact. It's a half square. Okay. And a half square is not any less potent than a regular square, which is challenge, tension. Okay. A half square can even be more strenuous because they're closer together. And that's exact on Wednesday. All right. While Mercury is exact opposite Neptune. Thursday, Mercury moves into Libra. So that means tonight and tomorrow, anything communications, travel, messages, certain things, you know, no, it could very well be that you get some wild inventive ideas and inventiveness comes through, but it can also be that, you know, you're being challenged to really look at this through a spiritual lens. You know, a lot of the time, often in our work, our daily life, we get wrapped up in the mundane day to day, especially when Mercury is in its own home sign of Virgo, and it's at that last anaretic crisis degree. Okay. This is crisis degree time for our mental state, our communications. Hold on. Tomorrow's volatile. There's a sense of urgency, like you want something to happen. Don't do it. Wait. On Thursday, it's time to start speaking out. On Friday, you're feeling more optimistic about things. It is a time to really understand that those things that you've been dealing with, you'll start to see in a different light. By the weekend, it's positive expressions, and it's that cleansing for the clashing. The guides gave us cleansing for the clashing early on in the season. which means if you're wanting to cleanse a situation, if you're wanting it to be more purified, you're wanting it to be more done, it's going to come through in a clashing manner. Like there could be a clash, there could be some kind of harshness in order to get to that state, you know? And in the weekend, it's really nice. Like Friday and Saturday, the moon is in Leo. We do have a void, of course, moon, but it's really late at night, like 10:36 p.m. on Saturday. But it's pretty darn good. You know, there's not a lot going on. The moon is going to square Uranus, but that's all really, really late. But some positive aspects with the moon sextile Jupiter, the moon sextile the sun on Thursday. But that's really kind of coming into play late and early morning hours. So you could be on the other side of the world and it's actually hitting your daytime if you're like Australia, New Zealand. The 29th, this Sunday, could be a little challenging because now we're coming to that dynamic close this Sunday. And we have some quincunxes with Pluto and Neptune to the moon in Virgo. Don't become over analytical. Don't become over-critical. Don't become nitpicky, wicky, bitchy. You know, and remember oh my God, what was it? The vigilante. There you go. That came through. The vigilante. To be a bitch, vigilante for a cause. Could be very well coming through on this Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Now, on Monday, that's the last day of September. And that is the day where we will have Mars in trine to Saturn. Trine is a positive aspect, but we're still dealing with Mars in Cancer, emotional, you know, very protective, needing security, the warrior of the home and family and ancestral, in a trine to Saturn in Pisces. That's a grand water trine. You know, we got this big grand water trine that's forming. And it's going to be a long-term water trine with Venus, then that's coming through October. And when you're dealing with difficult planets, malefic planets like Saturn and Mars in a trine, you know, effortlessly the blocks may just show up. Effortless aggression shows up. Or it could be your will and your drive to push through and really make something, to build something new, to build something real, to get that aha moment, because on Monday you're getting Mercury at the Cazimi at the heart of the sun. The Cazimi is like a wow moment. Eureka. I figured it out. I had one. And see, we've been having all of these different Mercury Cazimis because Mercury's been going retrograde, right? And it's doing it all around the sun. And this is going to be that last one because Mercury is flying fast, flying super fast. And we won't see Mercury go retrograde until the 25th of November. So about mid-November, around mid-November, we'll start to feel the shadow of Mercury retrograde. But right now he is hauling ass. And when Mercury's going fast, it's fast stuff coming in. But a reality is delivered. There is some kind of big reality being delivered at the end of this month. Good or bad. Just depends on your situation. Remember, this is a general read. So, opt out October very quickly. And then we're going to go right into, we're not even going to do the chart tonight. We're going to go straight into the cards. Mars slows all month long in October. And this means that there is like a massive need to check in on how secure we are within ourselves. And sometimes it can show up as overly aggressive, emotional detachment. Like, it's like, and I know it sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it? But it's kind of both, you know? It's like, are you able to detach to your need to feel secure and trust that you already are? You already are. That's good stuff. Okay, sorry. Thank you. All right. So we have massive, 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 massive power moves this month. Jupiter is going retrograde. Pluto is going direct. Mercury is entering into Sag after it's just entered into Libra. Like literally, I think he's going to hang around maybe a couple of weeks in each sign. He's going so fast. Venus is entering Sagittarius. The sun will enter Scorpio. We have a Libra eclipse and a powerhouse, aggressive, amazing, yet it's going to be rough with Venus, because Venus moves into Sag the exact same day, the exact same hour that the moon enters Taurus, right after it's become full. So like we have a Aries full moon. Okay, that's happening on the 17th. The moon then goes void of course. And then until it enters into Taurus that afternoon, it's a powerhouse of a day. The 17th is a powerhouse of the day. That South Node eclipse that's happening next week, I'm just going to give you some highlights. We're going to dive deep into that chart next week on the eclipse day. Okay, next week I'll be right here to talk about it. But it's about balancing ourselves and the other. What is it that you're seeing in the mirror of your relationships? And it's not just about love and relationships. This could be your relationship, whoever you're collaborating with. This could be your tribe. This could be your coworker. This could be your kid. You know, it's who are you relating to? It's all relationships. And it's about, is justice being served? You know, and being aware of how far we've come with the South Karmic Node of Fate being in Libra. Almost done. You know, we're at 16 months now. So 16 months, that South Node has been working over your relationships, working over what is just in your life, working over your money. You know, that it's about the duality, honoring the duality. You know, you can't shove duality underneath the rug. You have to honor it. You know, stepping out of duality, yes, that's what many spiritual coaches and whatever would tell you to do. But we're in a 3D reality, okay? And I'm not trying to say that you're not in 5D and you're not a starseed. But let's get real, okay? This is time of legal importance. And whatever is happening in your life, around this time is karmic. I don't know why TikTok does this. It's like if I'm sitting here doing my live and then it wants me to play puzzles. Okay, come on. Just get in there. Get in there. There you go. Yay. Double tap the screen if you happen to be here on TikTok. Thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe I won't have to play with the puzzle piece again. All right. So this is all about releasing codependency. Let go. You know, this solar eclipse is going to be with that South Karmic Node conjoined to it. So this is like the ultimate last detox. It's the last hoorah in relationships, you know, and Lord knows, just think 16 months ago, how your relationships were and how they are now. You are receiving a new ego because the opposite of Libra is Aries. That new ego has been building slowly. You can look at it like layers of the onion being released around your relationships to get to the core center so that the new blossoming can happen. The blossoming that is the new ego. And the ego, we don't look at the ego wrong. It's not wrong. You got to have it. You can't be in a flesh suit without it. Even though you may be a powerful, multidimensional being and you know it, you still are here human. And so you still got to ground in, right? You stay grounded. Okay, Saturn is going to square Jupiter, okay? And that is going to start being felt because when Jupiter goes retrograde on the 9th of October, that's going to start being felt again. So we've been dealing with this Saturn square Jupiter for a while, but now it's coming back. It kind of backed off. Now remember at the beginning of the year, if you were here, you remember I was saying this is a year of expansion and retraction. You know, we're going to be doing a lot of expanding and retracting on whatever it is in your life that's specific to you. You'll notice it's like 2 steps forward, got to step back, you know, or wow, I can't believe I figured all of this out, but now I got to do all of this to get there. Shit. You know, it's that kind of energy. It really truly is. But it's amazing. And we are an amazing species. And we are witnessing the most amazing times to be alive. We could not have chosen a better time. Well, we did choose it. I know. Thank you. We did. You know, it's an amazing time to be alive. Pluto will go direct. And remember, we're at the very last Pluto retrograde in all of our lifetimes. This is the last time that Pluto is going to go direct in Capricorn for the rest of our lives. This is huge. Pluto is deep, dark transformation, pulling up all of the ugly fugly in power. World powers, world leaders, world governments, CEOs, corporations. I think I could name a few of those that are kind of like coming up and all their dirty secrets and shadows are being exposed during this time period. And don't even think that's going to stop because it's going to continue, especially when Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, goes direct in Capricorn. And remember, this is the United States of America's Pluto return, meaning we've been doing this for a while. This began really, truly in 2019. Into 2019 is when all this began with this Pluto. The beginning stages were 2008 when Pluto entered. So you can look back and see the progression of your own life and how the deep, dark, transformational metamorphosis energies have been working you over. Whew, it's a lot. And by the way, Pluto goes direct at 8:34 p.m. on the 11th. It's a monumental, once-in-a-lifetime day. I would definitely on that day. And plus, because we have Uranus at play with Mercury and Uranus, and the moon is going to conjoin Pluto the same time it's going direct in Capricorn. I mean, seriously? Give it up for the Capricorns. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful you made it. Jesus. All right. Mercury is going to enter. Mercury's going to enter Scorpio on the 13th. Okay. While Mercury is in square to Pluto. That's the other thing. This month is a very Plutonian. And when we have Plutonian months, it can always, it's surface level will not do. You must go deeper. Oh, but yeah, I thought I was. No, you must go deeper, darling. Venus will move into Sagittarius, and boy, will it get it'll get a little lighter. We'll have a little more jovialness. We'll have some more optimism coming in. But the problem there is, when Venus enters Sagittarius, it's going to be in sextile to Pluto. So it's like every single transit that I've been looking at through this month, I've studied this month. This is my month. This is what I do. And then I do this first. At the first of the year, I go through the whole year. And then month by month, I write my notes and I do my thing because I'm an intuitive. I get intuitive messages to write on here. And then I'll go and look at the chart and do my thing, right? And I just do it every single day. It's part of my life. but this whole month I've been just like, oh, okay. So every moment that we get some kind of like, oh, that's supposed to be all that's a more positive, higher frequency, good karma coming in. There's something else there that's kind of going, but hold on, you know. So just know we're gonna have some intense moments. This is an intense month. And if you want to opt out October, I'm opting out. I'm not even kidding you. Now, does that mean that I'm going to be like, I can't, does it mean I'm not going to be affected? Heck no. Heck no. But I'm not going to see clients in October. I'm not going to do a bunch of these, like, I'm going to do my shows if I choose, kind of thing. I have a girlfriend, Sandra McGillis is coming to visit. And I'm just going to enjoy myself come Scorpio season, So, but I'll be here through the month of October up until Scorpio season. And then I'm going to go off in my cave. I am going to go on a little vacation, and I may do a live stream with a very talented, amazing person while I'm on the road. That's kind of in the works. We're talking about it. So stay tuned. Intense advocates is what I received for when the sun enters Scorpio on the 22nd of October. We're drilling down to see what's hidden. I was raised in an oil and gas town. All of my family is oil and gas. I mean, literally, as a child, I would go out on the oil rigs with my dad. And I'm the scientist. I'm a science nerd. I've always been a science nerd. And I would study the rocks underneath the microscope. And no, my dad would say, no, we need to go 1,600 feet deeper to find where the oil is or whatever. I remember all this. We're drilling down to find out what's hidden. Remember, if we're having a Plutonian type of month and we've already got Venus in Scorpio, you got to realize, even though it's the relationships in Libra and balance and love, even all of that's coming forth, but there's this spiciness. And remember, it's a good time to be a detective. If you've got to get some things figured out, Scorpios are the detective of the zodiac. So remember, this whole period from now straight up through Scorpio season, all the way up through, until we get to Sag season, is a time to drill down. Get to the depths and the bottom of it. It's also about survival. Scorpio is the survivor of the zodiac. They survive some seriously challenging things. Not just me. I know many of them. And I mean, it's stuff that's really tough. And multiple times throughout the life. But I feel like we all are. I'm just giving you examples so you have an understanding of what the energy feels like. At the end of the month, you can't make this shift up. We have a dark moon in Scorpio on Halloween. I love it. I love it. Enjoy the season. Hold a seance. Do what you want. Do it protectively. Don't just jump into something if you don't know about it. Like literally, I just ordered another EMF and a voice box because I'm going ghost hunting. This is my thing. This is what I like to do. I like to go travel around. I find a haunted location and I go tap in. And I can tap in and hear sometimes just through my psychic awareness. But how much more fun is it if I can actually talk and have a conversation with whatever is there, And yes, those of you, I can also hear what you're saying. I'm always very safe. And I do know the difference between shadow energy demons, draconians, and the more light ones. And sometimes you just have souls that are just basically lost. And so I do my duty and I bring them in and grid them in and love them back to the light. Really, anytime you're dealing with any dark energies anyway, all you want to do is love them, forgive them, and let them go. Tell them it's okay. You tell them they're forgiving. Even if they're like the most evilest of evil. I lived with 2 demons for 4 years. Now one of them is reptilian draconian. His name is Drakkar, and he still comes back. He comes back to help. So, just saying. The dark moon is going to bring all of that out. And on the dark moon, literally, it's exact on the 1st. Okay. The new moon in Scorpio is exact on the 1st, the morning of the 1st, on Friday, November the 1st. But Halloween, we're under a dark moon. Remember, dark moon energy is not a time to be like charging your crystals or creating your moon waters or any of that stuff. You don't do that under a dark moon unless you are planning to do and use it for banishment work. Okay? Because you don't have the light of the moon. Banishment work, cutting cords. Okay, cool. Dissolve those cords with love. You want to start abundance attracting? Do it 24 hours to 48 hours after the new moon crests. Then that way you're growing just like a farmer would to grow his crops with the new moon. Okay, that's why they say cut your hair on the new moon. Your hair will grow faster. It's the same kind of concept. All right. So I think that's enough. Let's move on to the cards. Okay, cool. Awesome. See everybody here in the chat. Yay, cool. With Pluto in Capricorn and Uranus in Taurus, could our fiat currency change to an asset-backed currency? It's a possibility. If it's going to happen, it could. It could very well happen. That is a possibility if you're looking at the RV. We'll see. Uranus rules money. I'm sorry, Taurus is, rules our monies. So absolutely. And Pluto in Capricorn, that is it's banks. It's big banks, big business. It could happen. It could happen. I don't know. I don't like to make those kind of predictions when you're dealing with Uranus, because Uranus is the unpredictable planet. It literally rules, expect the unpredicted. So if somebody's predicting, a lot of the time, if I got a Uranus transit and I'm looking at it, I'm looking at the other transits around it, Troy, I have to say, okay, what else is going on here? What's the bigger picture? It could, but I'm not going to say yes or no because I just don't know. Not with Uranus. Uranus is really hard. I said this at the beginning of the year. This is a year that you must do things outside of the box. You can't do the same thing that you've always done this year. Because if you do, you're not going to be an advanced, you'll find yourself coming up into blocks. I mean, hell, if you want to do the same thing you always want to do, then go ahead. But it may not go as smoothly. The risk takers, the weird makers, those are the ones that are going to come ahead of the game. Embrace AI. It's not going anywhere. Embrace it, learn it, use it. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, I'm seeing more of you loading here. There's Lynn. Aries also has a detective. Yes, indeed. But they're more of like the instigators, the pioneers that get things going. Scorpio is more like back in the dark cave at 3 a.m. This is why all the time, I'm up half the night because I'm like, I work better at night. I like to do things at night, and I'm not a morning person. Aries, on the other hand, my Aries moon sometimes comes through, and I'm like, oh, I got to get up early so I can like kick myself in the ass and make sure that I can get up and get going. But I'd prefer not to be. My brooding Scorpio wants to work in the dark. Like, I look forward every single year for summer to be over. I'm not even kidding you. I am not even kidding you. I'm not a summer person. I just don't care for it. But that's me. That's not you. I'm just saying that that's the Scorpio realm that we're in right now. Oh, looky there. Our sponsor says she's a psychic medium. She'll hold seance services. Very nice. You should do that. We should talk. That would be fun. I need all this. Daniel says, this is intense. I need all of this in a PDF so I can visually see it at night and in the morning. You know what? Okay, so interesting you brought that up, because I'm trying to figure out, and it's on the list. I literally wrote it down on my list of things to do. I have a list. And I'm trying to figure out how to put all of this video as I'm recording into words and have it come out in a transcript that I can post the link somehow or something. I know there's a way. I just got to figure it out. If anybody knows a quick, easy way, I'm always about it, because I've got a million things going all of the time, it seems. Okay. Looking. Julie. Hi, Julie. Yay. Yes. You can feel them, right? You can feel the spirits all around you. You sure can. Uh-huh. Air. That's what I was looking for. I love you. By the way, can we just say thank you to all of the moderators in the chat on YouTube and Facebook for helping us to keep the chat clean and being so supportive and loving to everyone that comes in. We always love you and appreciate you. We are the weird makers. We are the weird makers. That's right. I like it. Oh, Jamie Lynn, she knows. She's always on this stuff. There is a software that takes audio into text. If you know of it, please send it to me. I would love that. Please. Thank you. By the way, Galactic Wisdom, Guru Wisdom, seriously, the Mayan calendar, 13 moon calendar, the actual calendar that we should be following instead of the stupid Gregorian calendar. You need to check out her quick. They're short and they're quick, and she gives you, we are right now in the storm. Right? Isn't that right, Jamie Lynn? We're in the storm. It just started today. I can't remember the first one, but there's 13. And what is it? Tell me what it is, and I'll put it on the screen. But check it out. Jamie Lynn's Galactic Wisdoms on Facebook and YouTube. She's live every single morning. Well, most mornings. She's there, and you can go. If you wake up, it's like, have your coffee. Instead of having your coffee in a stupid newspaper or watching the stupid news, in fact, get rid of cable because it's useless. It's all a carnival. I swear I keep getting carnival. This is a freaking carnival that we're going into. I mean, it's going to be like a crazy fun house carnival October. I keep getting that. Opt out if you want to. Just opt out. Just find the love in your heart. Stay within your own frequency. Ooh, we got little thank yous. Stay within your heart. Stay within your own frequencies. You know, mesh with your tribe. Don't get too caught up in what's going on, because it's going to be really loud and it's going to be really powerful. Now, they are saying that we have a second moon. That's bullshit. Sorry. It's not a second moon. It's an asteroid. Okay. See, this is how the news seriously, they've just like taken things to this whole other level of lies. It's lies. And I am a Scorpio. I hate lies. Lies. Can't stand it. But anyway, you got to just rise above it, you know. And also have a look past. Go deeper. That should be the anthem for October. Go deeper. Because truly, you know, what you're seeing is very illusion. You know, we're dealing with Neptune at 29 degrees. It stepped back to 28. Now it's going, you know, but it's about to go forward again. And then so it's right there. It's teetering on the insanity level. I have dear clients who have gotten so mentally ill. It is not funny. It is serious. You know, and you have to hold space and love for those people, you know. And when they're at that point, there's nothing I can do, you know, for them other than do that. loving, holding space in prayer and sending Reiki healing and all of the things. So, yeah, newscasting. Ron's got it. Hey, Ron, nice to see you in here. Thank you. Nikki's got it. She says, as a creative soul, I steer clear from the news and all the shit. Yep. Yeah, it's just not going to do anything good for you. And in fact, there's a lot of embedding and coding that they have in those logos, in those jingles, in those movies. Now, I'm not saying you don't need to like escape a cool movie or whatever you want to do. Just remember, I do not consent to any of the programming that you are giving me. And you just say it to yourself out loud. Make sure the universe hears and whatever you're watching hears. I do not consent to any of the programming that you are giving me. I am a sovereign soul. I'm a sovereign being. You know, you're in control. Clear your food with your hands. Oh, the food. You know, it's sad. I really want the food to change. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of eating poison every day. I'm tired of us being so freaking broke because it's so expensive to buy things. You know, this has to change. And I have no idea, but I will tell you this, that political, So don't you see all of these news stories that are coming up so that they can distract you from the other crap that they're doing? The UN meeting that nobody was hardly talking about, you know, that they had. I mean, it's just like all of these stupid dildos. I'm sorry. I just have zero respect for these folks that are just doing all this. You know, I have zero respect. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? I'm good. How are you? What's up? You have a question? You have a question? You don't have a question. Ask your question because I've got another live stream going here. What can I do for you? I'm on TikTok with somebody right now. Hang on a second. What can I do for you? He don't know. Get out of here. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Jesus, I don't even know how to leave it. Hang up, dude, because hang up. I've got 2 other streams going on this over here. Jumping into live. He just comes on and he smiles. He doesn't say anything more. All right. See you later. Okay, done. All right, what a dummy. That was weird. See, it's what I'm saying. This is a freaking carnival. We are in carnival energies here. Oh, yes. Bless your food. Bless your water. Clear it. You have got chakras in the center of your hands. Utilize your energy to clear your food. I clear my baking soda. I clear my salt that I put in my bath. You know, I clear any cosmetics, anything that's going on this body, it's getting cleared. You know, I have a pyramid and that helps, you know, and I have a beautiful frequency pyramid from Team Light, Rion, you know, but, you know, you can do it with your own self. You know, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. All right. That's right. Tammy Lynn says it. It is poison. I'm losing interest in food, eating less only if I prepare it. That says it all. True. True. That true. Very, very true. All right. I'm going to start up another live here because that dude just popped right in on my live. I didn't mean to bring him in. And then he was there and I'm like, say something. All right. So here we go. All right. Let's do the cards. Let's do the cards. We are live on TikTok. Hey, TikTok, we're going to do some cards for the elementals. Let's go ahead and look and see what we've got. All right. So we're going to use the Urban Crow Tarot. You know, I got to pull out the crow once we start hitting on the autumn energies. Excuse me. Stick all of this back over here right now because I just got too much stuff on this board. We're going to use the Art Nouveau Tarot, the Wheel of the Year Tarot. It only comes out on the Sabbaths. Celtic Tarot. The Psychic Heart Tarot, because it is Libra season after all. The love, the relationships. And the Magical Dimensions deck, because we're going into different dimensions, that's for sure. I feel like we're going to be it's going to be a circus, a carnival. It's going to be very strange. Very strange energies. All right. I also have the Witches Tarot. But the box, these are so old, the box broke for them. So there you go. I knew I had 4 tarot decks. I was like, where's my other one? By the way, this is a very old deck. Very old deck. And it's pretty powerful. I've used it for years. Yeah, please go check out Nikki. She's awesome. She's a dear sister of mine. She used to live here on the island, and she's over in Rockport now. So y'all go check her out. Happy birthday, by the way. Her birthday is Sunday. So happy birthday, Libra. And happy birthday to all of the Libras. Happy birthday. Yay! Happy birthday to you. There you go. Susan is here. Hi, Susan. Thank you for coming, sister. Yes, ma'am. They sure do. All right. Venus and Scorpio, all about the rattlers. It's like the snake shedding its skin, transformation, you see. And this is my Scorpion Andara that I just wanted to share. I'll show you up close. Everyone on TikTok, if you want to see what's going on the screen, you can come over to Chanda Sparkles Astrology. There's a split screen there, and you can see the cards and everything I'm showing, like this Andara, which is very activating. There you go. You can see the crystal spirits in there. You see the crystal spirits inside. See how it transforms from light to dark. All right, you're staying on the board. Yes, she is. Here we go. And we're going with air signs tonight first, right? Air signs. Let's get the air signs up here. All right, all the cards have been smudged, cleared, blessed, set in the sun and the pyramid prior to coming into this live, so we are clear. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra signs. All of these are coded for timeless readings, although they are specifically week by week because I do them once a week. But if you're here on the replay and you're seeing this later, this is for you now. You'll know it's for you if you feel something in your heart, or you get a chill, or maybe you get like the goosebumps or something, or you're just intuitive enough. You're intuitive. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. You'll know it's for you, okay? And sometimes you don't have an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun, moon, and rising. And it ends up being something that resonates with you anyway, because I am dialing in from my highest self to your highest self. All right. So here we go. Calling in the guardians and the galactic gateway keepers. Calling in the ancestors, honoring the directions, honoring the elements. And okay, what is that? That's it. Calling on the guides and the highest selves. Calling on the original creator of our soul to assist and give the messages that are needed for Aries. Okay, you may have an Aries moon or something like that. Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. Aquarius and Gemini. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got. Well, it's coming in strong and proud all of a sudden, and I will be zooming this camera in so you can see them nice and close on YouTube and Facebook. Come on over TikTok so you can see the cards. So we have the Four of Swords, which is air energy. You have the Tower moment, which is, it can be a Uranian energy or it is Scorpio energy. And then the Knight of Swords, which is more air energy. So this tells me I am on the right track with the messages. So it's time for you to take a break. It's time for you to rest because there's going to be some shocking moments coming in. Something's going to come in and change things up for you really quick, really fast. And there's going to be some kind of message that comes with this. It could be and remember, just because this tower looks really big and scary, because it's like lightning comes in, strikes the tower and everything crumbles because you built it on a faulty foundation. That doesn't always mean that it's a bad thing. Do you see there at the top, there's a crown? Even though the people are falling to the ground, it's like the universe comes in and says, you were high and mighty on your ego, so we're bringing you back down a notch so that you can try it again. I was watching this movie last night. I just needed something because I live and breathe this work since morning until late at night, and it was like, I don't know, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and I was like, I just need something that is, means nothing. I couldn't even tell you the name of it. It was on Netflix. It was a movie with Tom Cruise about the future, and they were at war with some like alien type dudes and these big like mechanical alien things that kind of look like huge spiders in a way. But what would happen is he would die and then wake back up. And then he would die and then he would wake back up. And it was like he continuously had to keep repeating the day. And he had to, each time he would die and then wake back up, he would have to go in and prove to all of the people that he already knew what was coming and that they were going to get slaughtered and they had to do it something different. And it was just an amazing. So it's kind of like that. The tower moment is like, something knocks you out, something changes, something shifts, something, rattles your cage and destroys the things that you've been building through a message, because the nights bring messages. There'll be a message. Somebody will say something, somebody will do something. Somebody's going to come forth and show you, hey, this is not the right way. Even though this Four of Swords has been saying it's time for a rest. Well, it may not be time for rest much longer. Air signs. Remember, everybody on TikTok, Chanda Sparkles Astrology on YouTube, you can see all of the cards on a split screen. So the Knight of Wands comes in from outside of you. You have two knights here. You have a Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Somebody's going to come in and they're going to be like, I've got all the drive. I've got all the passion. Swipe right. Okay, I don't want to do that. Stop that. I've got all the drive. I've got all the passion. Okay, cards are flying. Hold on. Got extra cards, air signs. So you've got The Nine of Cups, the wish card, wish fulfillment. That's Mars. And that right there is Mars in Cancer. And then you have the Lovers, or sorry, the Emperor and the Lovers. And finally, the Three of Cups. Okay, I feel like this Three of Cups goes with this Lovers. What? So somebody has an Aries moon or an Aries rising, because the Emperor is here. Okay, so if you have Aries moon, Aries rising, this could be seriously directed right at you. So the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. It's someone who does everything for the home, family, security. They cook, they take care of the animals, they take care of the household. They're happy. They have plenty enough to share. They are very loving, beautiful creatures. All right. You know, this would be somebody that would come in and say, we're changing this menu. We're not going to eat this crappy toxic food anymore. It's only organic, you know. But the problem is here is that's going to be something that has to be done in a process, right? It can't just be done all at once. But I feel like there's going to be somebody that comes in that's like, and this could be something else. It could be put it to whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe it's not food. Maybe it's your work. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's your kids. You know, put it to whatever it is for you, air signs. But there's somebody outside of you that's very passionate, very driven, that's going to come in and be like, okay, let's do this. You know, let's, they're going to push you to jump out of your comfort zone, to do it in a different manner. But there's some kind of messages coming through that's going to really shock and awe you. You're not going to expect this. You're not going to see it coming. And it very well could be a new relationship for those of you that are looking for love, or it's new tribe. Because you have the Lover's card here, which is in Gemini. That's a Gemini card. And you also have the Three of Cups, and that's a celebration. It could also be tribe, coming together with sisters, coming together in a sisterhood, but it's also raising a lot of duality in your life. You know, there's a lot of this and that. Should I do it? Should I not? But I feel like if you're not an Aries moon or an Aries rising, somebody's laying the hammer down and it's kind of bursting your bubble. I feel like really all you want to do is rest, eat good food, enjoy yourself, stay home, feel secure. And it's like your whole security of what you thought is being shifted, is being changed. In the end, it's going to be all right, though, because you got this beautiful... The Three of Cups is joy, celebration, fulfillment through gathering with others. I encourage you to gather with others. You've been alone long enough. You've been like within long enough. So you began here and you've been within to yourself. You've been meditating. You've been reserving yourself. You've been doing that shit long enough. And the universe is going to make that change. I feel really good about this Knight of Wands, though, that's coming in from outside of you. I feel really good about this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel really good about this individual. And I don't always feel that way about this card. Sometimes I feel like this card is a player. Like this is a player. He's going to come in and he's going to do you and leave you. You know, that's that kind of energy. But I feel really good about this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius card. But this Emperor is overseeing. And I feel like the Emperor may be like a spouse, a boss. You know, it could very well be a father figure. But I feel like somebody's overseeing this situation. And someone's like, it's kind of like, okay, I'm getting the vision of like the grandfather or the father figure that comes in and he's like, this playa is not good enough for my daughter. You know, it's like somebody's like, you're not good enough for her, you know, kind of energy. But I feel like in the end, he'll be okay with it. I don't feel horrible bad from all of this, but I do feel like there's going to be some shocking shit that comes through and you're going to get a message about it very soon. Very soon. You got 2 messenger cards. You're going to get messages about something. Something's coming. But in the end, it'll be okay. but you're just going to be pushed out of your comfort zone, and you're not going to like that, air signs, but you're going to have to take it. And in the end, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. Okay, so the Six of Swords is all about leaving, walking away. No, not putting up with this shit no more. You know, it's kind of like, I've been here, I've done this long enough. You know, I've put up with this. I have to move on. I can't stay in the stagnant bubble. I'm feeling. I'm feeling that you've stayed in this stagnant bubble long enough. You got to do it different. Why? Because you got the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay? Five of Cups in reverse says, come out of the grief. Come out of the sadness. Notice that you have two cups there behind you, waiting on you. You still have two cups. And look, there's the Ten of Cups. At one point in time, you had every wish. You had the two wish fulfillment cards here. No wonder I was feeling good energy. It's almost like you did this to yourself, quite honestly. You know, it's like you put your own self in that mental torment. It's time. It's time to move along. And that may mean, you know, the Six of Swords is also all about moving from rocky waters into, you know, more calmer, more smoother waters. But it doesn't mean, and swords is all mental. That's you, okay? Mental, communicative. But that doesn't mean that just because you move away from this situation, or you move away from this location, or you start something different and you leave all that behind, it doesn't mean that you're not going to still have some little issues here and there. But I feel like for those of you that are like, they are looking for a partner or wanting a partner, or maybe even you have a partner and you're just wanting a better situation with the partner, this is very positive energy. Very positive energy coming through. It's like Gabriel is looking down, Archangel Gabriel is looking down and going, okay, enough's enough, air signs. Let's have some fun with the carnival energies. You know, go ahead and eat the funnel cake, even though it's pure poison. Why not? You know, sometimes you got to give yourself the cake. All right. So also, and I got so many Lumerians out over here. It's crazy. I brought so many stones out for this evening, and I don't know why, but they're there. Okay. Anyway, we're also going to pull the Crow Oracle, and that one came out quick. Commitment. Look at the two of, it's like Two of Cups that you had in the Lovers here. The commitment. Some kind of commitment's coming through. I'm telling you, I feel like there's a Lovers, some kind of relationship here coming through. Preparation. That's at 8, by the way. 8 is commitment, and that's a number of Scorpio. And then there you go. Preparation. Prepare yourself for the big change. It's coming. And that is a 10, which comes back to a 1 in numerology, birthing new beginnings. We also are going to pull the Magical Dimensions deck. Magical Dimensions for the air signs. Magical Dimensions for the air signs. What do the Magical Dimensions have to say? From our lovely light star. Right there. Challenges, blocks, fears, and betrayal. On the bottom, utopia, tranquility, rest, and harmony. Tranquility, rest, and harmony, and utopia. That's a number 6 and a number 8. Another 8. So you got 2 8s and a 6 and a 1. So the challenges come through. Let me try to get this where y'all can all see it. There you go. The challenges come through just like the Uranus card of the Tower that knocks everything down because you've built it on a faulty foundation. And then you have utopia. You create your utopia through your own perception. And Dr. Joe Dispenza is coming through, Becoming Supernatural. One of my books back here. You know, it's a really good book. If you haven't gotten it, check it out. do the alchemy. You're the one that can do it. Okay. Oops, wrong. Here. Here. So there may be a commitment that needs to be made that is somewhat challenging for you. And you have to face your fears. And you have to realize that the fear frequency that you're putting out for the things that are coming in, you must shift that. You must shift that to your utopian perception. You're utopians. You're a powerful starseed. Your perception is your reality. It's so freaking cliche, right? But it's so true. All right. And finally, we have just the major life event, major arcana tarot of the Sacred Heart Tarot. These are just the majors. You're only getting one major. Okay, I heard a knock. It's not downstairs. I heard a knock on the wall here. That's the other thing. Have y'all been hearing knocks lately? I've been hearing this. Like, okay. Ain't nobody else here. I live alone. All right. Confront. You got confront. Number 18. You must confront the situation. You must confront the man in the mirror. I've been talking to the man in the mirror. I've been asking him to change his ways. All right, let's see what the man in the mirror has to say. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. The key word here is fear, question, explore, courage, illusion, and clarity. Introspection and clarity are important at this time. Feelings that have lain dormant are now coming to surface. They have been part of your subconscious for some time. They're referred to as your shadow and represent all of your fears and delusions regarding the matters of the heart. You may have concerns about examining these issues, but know that when an issue rises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed. Have the courage to acknowledge and confront these new emerging feelings. Look at them from all sides and try to determine where they first came from, when and how were they planted in your subconscious. What were we just talking about, air signs? What you're watching, what you're consuming, everything around you is subliminally planting things into your subconscious, or others around you could be. So I'm going to just go on down here and say, have the courage to explore your beliefs and misconceptions about love. You may find that these emerging feelings are based not only on your limited perceptions, but also on what you actually saw or experienced as a kid. Know that whatever your reality was then, it does not have to be your reality now. You are no longer that person. Examine the feelings, air signs, and gain the clarity on who you are and what is true for you regarding your relationships. It's the moon. Number 18 is the moon card in this tarot. You know, sometimes we don't see everything clearly like we think we see it, especially air signs, because of a lot of the time, y'all get so wrapped up. Your mind's going so, you're geniuses. You got a million things going. Bring it down. Confront the man in the mirror. All right? Man in the mirror. Oh, yeah. I do not know, man, but I got to tell y'all a secret. I'm going to tell you a secret. Just the air signs. You're the only one that's getting this. I used to be in love with Michael Jackson when I was a little girl so bad that I had every single bit of my white walls covered in Michael Jackson posters. I would purposely go to bed early so that I could be with him. I'm not kidding. I was 10, 11 years old. And I would I want to go be his girlfriend. I'm going to sleep early tonight so I can see Michael Jackson. And I would. I would go be his girlfriend in my dreams. And then when I turned 12 years old, was it 11 or 12? My daddy bought me tickets and took me and my best friend to see Michael Jackson. I had the glove. I had all of it. So Michael Jackson is coming through tonight, and he's asking you, air signs, to have a look at the man in the mirror. Oh, yeah. I am asking him to change his ways. Do it. When your tower moment happens, sing that song, and you'll laugh and giggle, and it will be all right. Okay? Thank you to the air signs. Let me know how that goes. Be sure to come back and tell me. I want to know what the man in the mirror has to say to you on the replay video. So you get your name in the drawing with Miss Beautiful Sandra Isis Tribe Rainbow Fire. She's going to hook it up with a $400 gift set given away in the middle of October. You can get in. Put your name on the replay. All right. See. Let's give these little crow cards a little shuffle here. Make sure that they're ready for the next read. There we go. And everybody's going to get their own unique, because I'm not doing doubles. So I'm going to pull that out. Everybody gets their own unique Psychic Tarot love card. All right. Who's next? Oh, shit. It's not me. I don't act like this in the normal everyday life. This is cards. Oh, yes, we do. Yeah, it was. Water. Lynn Moore says, I swear I just suggested to talk positively in the mirror. Also, to be careful, be careful what you watch in the movies. Yeah, you're spot on. But that's the thing is, if you're going to go into whatever movie you're going to watch, just say it. I do not consent to the programming or the subliminal messaging that this movie is trying to give me. I am a sovereign, multidimensional badass, and you can't touch me. I'm just, I sometimes I'll be like, I do not submit, and I'm just watching this out of curiosity to see what that matrix has to reflect back. Because they're telling us everything in movies, right? It's about time to pull that Wizard of Oz curtain out, right? And see that all of it's a big, huge show. Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, water, water, water. Let's go. Water, water, water. So now we're on to the water signs. Water signs. Thank you, air signs. Love you. I'm going to clear with the bowls. Get a little sip of my... Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, water signs, sun, moon, and rising. These readings are for your sun, moon, and rising. They can be timeless readings whenever you're watching it, whether now or on the replay. You will know it's you, for you, if you get a chill or a ting in your heart, or you just have that knowingness that this read is for me. All reads go directly through my highest divine light, directly to yours. So let's go. And they're wanting to actually shuffle. All cards have been smudged, shuffled, cleared, put in the sun, put in the pyramid prior to this read. Oh, and by the way, we are using the Art Nouveau Tarot for you water signs. Art Nouveau. All of a sudden feeling like I need to clear my throat. Maybe some of you are needing to speak up about something or speak out about something or do some chakra clearing on the throat. Well, there we have the King of Wands. Or is that the Queen? I'm sorry. My eyes are really bad tonight. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn the slide on so I can see better. There we go. Now then. Should have done that a while ago. These cards are very different, and it's hard sometimes to decipher. But this is the Queen. This is the Queen of Wands. This is fire energy. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. For the water signs, you may have a fire moon, like moi. Large charge, passionate, creative, takes care of business, takes control, takes over the situation, gets things going. That pioneering spirit, always moving forward creatively. This is your spirit, okay? Followed by that's the Empress. Major life event, major arcana. The Empress is here. Major life event. This is Venusian energy. This is birthing. This is love. This is beauty, beautifying. Your challenge is to realize that you're birthing something beautiful here. Oh boy, but we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a card of mental constraint. You know, it's a card of, you know, it's kind of like you have everything that you need, but you put yourself in this kind of like mental torment. It's like you're putting yourself there. I feel like that's a theme. Coming in from outside of you is a 10 of Wands. It's somebody that's really been through it. Somebody's really been through it. Somebody's been carrying a lot. But you've got the 8 of Coins followed by the 9 of Coins. All right. Look here. There is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or that type of an energy individual. And I really feel like this is both individual outside of you. And it's like they're at the end of their rope, man. Okay. They have been doing so much for so long. They've been waiting on a payoff. But you're over here like, trust. This is coming to free. Like you're like re-encouraging them. This is going to happen. This is coming to fruition. Just trust. Trust that this is going to happen. But even you, as much as you're being that positive influence, as much as you're being that positive presence in their life, even you are still doubtful. And that, my friends, you know, like, okay, so even though each of us has our own individual timeline, our own individual paradigm, our own perception of the reality that we live in, each one of us, right? But we're overlapping and weaving like a tapestry with others, correct? And so it's important that you not allow yourself to fall into the doubt, fall into the fear, fall into the lack for them, because they're having a hard time even believing it. They're having a hard time even thinking they're going to get there. But they will. You know why? Because you got the 8 of Coins and the 9 of Coins here. You know? You get the 8 of Coins and the 9 of Coins, one after the other. One after the other. These 8 of Coins and 9 of Coins. Right there. You see that? The 8 of Coins is diligently working on a craft, like mastering a craft, working through the night if you have to figure it out, to dive deep, to dig deep, like the Scorpio detective would dig deep to figure every single little thing out. The truth of the truth. And the payoff is there. Coins is money, abundance, flow, right? It's when we have enough. And then the Falcon Master, you know, the nine of coin is the Falcon Master. It's the Falcon Master. It's the independent woman that shows up and says, hey, I can do this on my own. I got this. I'm okay. You don't have to worry about me anymore. I feel like there's somebody outside of you that you've been worrying about for a long time. And I feel like you've had to be the one that was in control of the situation for a very long time. And I feel like even though you believe that this payoff is coming, there's still some lack. And we need to move it out, like bring it out, give it to us, let go of the lack. Because you don't want to screw up their manifestation because you're so mixed up in the bubble of the tapestry with them, right? I feel like I want to say, Mama, let it down. Like, let it down. Like, let it lie. It, you know, you cannot be responsible for everything and everyone. I feel like you've been carrying a load too because of the load that they carry. And I feel like you feel like a lot of the time you're so intertwined with this individual that you might as well your damn self be carrying all these wands. Look at this. This is the end. This is every single wand is an experience, a pain, a struggle, you know, even accomplishments, you know, even creations. It's a lot. It's a lifetime of shit. It's a lifetime of shit that you're carrying there, or that they're carrying, that you're feeling like you're carrying too. You have to trust in their path and let them go this alone. What's on the bottom? Yeah, right there. So the Seven of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Wands is about standing for what you believe in. Okay? Standing up for what you believe in. You got to stand up for what you believe in. This birth, you know, this Empress, this is a birthing card. I mean, she is lovely. She's about to give birth. It's just like a mom who's about to give birth to a beautiful new life. You know, they have that beautiful glow about them. See, look. She's birthing. She's poised. She's graceful. She likes the finer things in life. You know? And that's the challenge, is to get to that. Not to this 6. Or I'm sorry, this 8 here. This 8 of Swords. Feeling like you're all trapped and you can't get out of the situation. You can. And you are. And you will. And they will too. But I do feel like there's been some fuckery in the past. I just feel like there's been some kind of, with all of this has just been some fuckery, some trickery, some lying, some deceiving. And it's kind of like, am I ever going to get out of this situation? Stand up for yourself. Don't take shit from nobody. Set your boundaries. Hold the value within. Why? Because they used to take from you. This is the Beggar's card. It's about reciprocity. I give to you, you give to me. It better be equal. But for a long time, it hasn't been. That's in the past. Now you stand your ground. You be a loving support. You don't manifest. Don't be in the lack, because they've got enough lack. Thank you. They've got enough lack for the whole world. But there's been some fuckery in the past, for sure. Okay. Now we're going to get the Crow Tarot. Oh, not the Crow, but the Crow Oracle to find out some more clarity for the water signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Well, there you go. Influence, It was a bad influence. There was bad influence in the past. There was some bad influence, you know. Illusion and gifts also came out. You got to be shitting me. I'm talking with the man in the mirror. Quack, quack. What is it? What is it? How do they do it? Crow, crow. Like that? Is that the crow? What does the crow say? There you go. Look, it's the man in the mirror. You got gifts. There are gifts coming forward, and you have all of the things that you need inside of you. You do. And they do too. But they've been under the influence. I feel like somebody's been messed up with drugs or alcohol. I feel like they've been in like addiction programs, or there's been some kind of drugs and alcohol, because they've been carrying this stuff for a long time right there. They've been carrying it a long time. And I don't feel good about this. Like, she's tired. I mean, look at her. She is just like, I'm over this. Look, she's got the lizards. There you go. You know, she ain't going to put up with no shit either. Talking with the man in the mirror tonight. What's up, Michael? All right, let's see. What else are we doing? Can't think. Got that song going through my head. Oh, yeah. We're also going to pull from the Light Star Creations, the magical dimensions. What does the magical dimensions have to say? What do the magical dimensions have to say to the water signs? The violet flame, purge, refine, dispensation, utopia. Holy shit, y'all saw me shuffling these multiple times. It came out for the air signs, the last read. So if you got an air sign, sun, moon, or rising, go back and watch the air signs. There's a lot of similarities going on here. In order for the influence of this shit that's been going on with them, they've got to purge it. You know, they have to do it, though. I feel very strongly, you stand up for yourself, but they have to purge it. Okay? They have to purge it. Tranquility, rest, harmony. You have deserved it. They deserve it. Stop holding on to the fuckery of the past. Stop thinking about it. Stop feeling like it's going to come back. Stop. Just stop. Stop. Talk with the man in the mirror. I cannot believe Michael Jackson came through tonight. This is amazing. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Michael. And the Sacred Heart Tarot card is Rebuild. That is the Tower card. Rebuild. Rebuild. Just so that the TikTokers can see. If you're here, please double tap the screen. And if you want to see everything on the, like, all the cards, everything that's going on, split screen, Chanda Sparkles Astrology, YouTube. There you go. Rebuild. Look at her Sacred Heart. It's time to rebuild. It's time to restore and rebuild again. All right, the keywords are collapse, expose, create, pretense, revelation, and awareness. The dynamics of a relationship can often be complicated. The longer you've been in a relationship, the more complex it can be. Relationships begin to grow, many layers, consistent joys, sorrows, honesty, and duplicity. All of these layers build on top of each other. It becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship is based on. What was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance. Or worse, even in good relationships, you may find yourself growing apart from that other person. In either case, the weight of these layers can cause relationships to collapse. I feel like you're going to have to rebirth yourselves in a separate manner, even if that means that maybe you're not together all the time anymore, or however it changes, if they leave forever or if they don't, whatever it is. I feel like that there's been enough weight carried here, and it's time to rebirth, like the Empress rebirths, right? The same applies to rebuilding the relationship within yourself. Examine your many layers of joys and sorrows, successes and failures, and think about how they're affecting your ability to love yourself and therefore to find love. Expose the false voices that tell you that you're unworthy and silence them. Man in the mirror. When you do, your true value will be revealed. Rebuild your life around unconditional love for yourself and invite the unconditional love from others. Yes, that is the Tower. You got to cut the core. You got to cut the core of the fear and the lack frequency that's tied to this relationship. Thank you, dear water signs. You know what? We didn't do the runes tonight for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because we have all these extra cards. We'll do the runes next time. I'm just not called to do them. They're here, but I'm just not called today. I'm going to keep on trucking here. All right. So that was the water sign read. Now we're moving on to the next elemental read. Let's see what it is. Kelly's Corner. She says, Earth is next. See, that's the other thing. If you are in the Sparkle Tribe chat on TikTok over here, or if you're on Facebook, you can always get with Kelly early in the chat and y'all choose the order of the elements. I don't choose it. It's up to y'all. Okay. Remember, the violet flame burns within you, water signs. You are the violet flame. Okay? You can do anything you set your mind to, but I feel like you're going to have to cut those cords with this situation with this other. And it doesn't mean it has to be a cut forever. I don't feel like it's like a severing per se, but I feel like it's time for them to step up. And you got the abundant flow here. The abundance is here for you, but they have to master it, and there can be no more fuckery. I mean, there just can't. The lies, the deception, the stuff that happened in the past. I mean, it just cannot happen. Clean slate, rebirth. Yeah, y'all can do that if you want to. However you want to do it. But that's the thing. If you do it beforehand, then the other people that are coming in late, they don't get a chance. So you don't want to do it too soon. You want to let people choose. Although, it's your sparkle chat. So you do what you choose. It's not up to me. That's all you. All right. I even had the Lumerian cards out over here, and I wasn't called to them either. That's crazy. All right. I need a little sip. Let's clear. Whoa, I'm getting super chilled for you earth signs. Lots of tingles around the nose and the face for you earth signs. Wow. Okay. Now I'm hearing, beat it, beat it. No one wants to be defeated. Show them your spunky, show them your might. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right, just beat it. Okay, so I've got something to say about that song. And this is going to be for you earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you're just joining us, Michael Jackson's been here tonight. So I was not pleased with the Beat It by Michael. Because no, I liked Beat It. But then at first I was kind of like, that's not Michael. You know, I kind of was like, that's not him. That's not him. That's not him. I kept thinking, that's not my Michael. Because I was literally, I'm not even kidding, super in love with Michael Jackson as a girl. And then I realized when he came out with that song, Bad. Like, I'm bad, you know, I'm bad. I'm like, no, you're not, Michael. You're not bad. It felt like a whole facade. And I got very turned off, and I was very angry at Michael Jackson for a very long time. I was very angry at Michael Jackson. You got to realize I got an Aries moon. It took many years for me to tame my anger, for me to really understand my anger. You know, I would get angry over the littlest shit. You know, the Scorpio stinger would come out with that Aries moon, and I get pretty pissed off. But now, I mean, I don't let stuff bother me like that like I used to. I guess it's age or experience or knowledge and wisdom and practice, you know, just practice. So maybe some of this relates to some of you earth signs. I'm not real sure. All right. For the earth signs, we are using the Wheel of the Year Tarot deck. The Wheel of the Year Tarot deck for the earth signs. I'm gonna make sure that y'all got that. These are a little bit bigger cards, so I need to move them. Move it on out of there. There we go. Move it back so you can see it a little closer, or a little further back, so I can get all the cards in there. Okay. I always get excited whenever we're at the Sabbaths, because I get to pull this deck out. All right, calling on the galactics and the guardians and the gateway keepers, calling on the ancestors, honoring the elements, honoring the directions, calling upon the highest selves, the original creator of our souls, to assist us with this read for the sun, moon, and rising, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What do they need to know for their highest good? What do they need to know? Getting a lot of head pressure all of a sudden, like y'all have had some headaches or some trauma to the head, like your head's not feeling so well. Peppermint oil on the temples, the third eye, and the moon center, which is located at the top of the neck, at the base of the skull. There's a little lip right there in the very back. Pressure for 30 seconds with a little bit of peppermint oil on all those places. It may burn your eyes a little bit at first, but it does help with head pressure. The Two of Cups. Ooh, somebody's got a lover or a partner, or it could be a soul union, just a soulmate union. We'll see what happens here. Two of Cups, water signs. Oh, and 8 water signs. And the Tower. Holy shit. Didn't the tower come out in this position on one of the earlier reads? I think it was the air sign read that got the tower. And then even the water signs got the tower previously to this, but it wasn't the same position. Interesting. Lots of tower moments. And if you don't know, a tower moment is when the universe completely shifts, completely changes, completely knocks down or destroys things in your life because you built it on a faulty foundation, because you did not show up for it in the right way. And it's kind of like a for your own good kind of tower moment, I feel, you know. Hopefully this doesn't mean that your relationship's ending. We'll see. Well, you've got the Six of Wands, which is celebration. I can't talk. And the Lovers card here. The Moon card, major life event, major arcana, the Moon. There's something that's hidden, something that you don't see, and packs are coming out. All right, let's see what we've got. Five of Swords, harsh endings, and the Two of Swords, and then the Empress, which also, the Empress card has also come out tonight, okay? Those of y'all on TikTok, if you're wanting to see everything on the screen, there's a split screen on Chanda Sparkles Astrology YouTube. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, this relationship is over and some things are coming to a close with this. And I feel like you're not getting the accolades. You're not getting the love. You're not getting the attention. You're not getting what you deserve out of this relationship. It could be a love relationship, or it could be, it could very well be, just a tribe member. It's a soul union. Basically, the Two of Cups, no matter what, in any tarot read, is a soul union card. You both chose to come into this incarnation together prior to being birthed, to have these experiences, to evolve the soul. That is the reason why we come into this lifetime, is to evolve the soul, period. But did y'all hear that? I hope that this is coming through on the recording, because I keep hearing knocking. And I know it's not downstairs at the door, because I would hear that. I've got to look. Hold on. Let me. No, because I haven't gotten a notification from my security. So no. Okay, we're good. All right. I don't know what's going on. So you have the Lovers coming in from outside of you. The Lovers. Okay. This is about duality. This is about, yes, it could be a union. It could be, coming together in marriage or whatever. But this has not been real for a while. This has been hidden. The Moon has hidden things from you. There's something that's not showing up here. And look at that. Look at that. I'm talking with my feet in the mirror. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Right there. Right there. Just right there. Do you see her feet's reflection in the mirror? There we go. Michael. Wow. Really? There's some lies. There's some deceit. There's some things that are not like, there has just been this. You thought all of this was so great, or they did. It's one or the other. One or the other. Someone's completely delusioned, confusion. Smoke and mirrors here. Smoke and mirrors. Oh, yeah. That's right. Something is not right. Because you have this Five of Swords. You see here, this is a card of harsh words having been dealt, and I've got to take everything of yours, and I'm walking away angry, and I'm leaving you in the dust. And I don't think you're going to see this coming. It's very shocking, unexpected energy. And then you're going to have a decision to make. See there? This is a choice point right here. You're at a choice point. And you're going to have to rebirth. This is all about birthing something new in existence for yourself. See the difference here? See, the new moon is being eclipsed. Okay? The new moon is being eclipsed right here. All right? This moon is full and it's ready to reveal and illuminate what needs to be seen. So they were either cheating on you or embezzling from you. I don't know about the embezzling part because I haven't got a coin card yet. Hold on. Yeah. Well, the 7 of Pentacles. This is patience, waiting for things to come to fruition. You've been waiting for a long time. Okay. You got that Pentacles there. You're not going to get it right away. You know, you're not going to have whatever it is in this settlement right away. But it's getting close. And whatever you've been going through has been very difficult. It's been very challenging. And I don't feel like that you saw it coming. I don't think that you saw this coming. Yeah, the 6 of Cups right here. Looking to the past. Wishing things were like they were when you first got together with this partner or this soul union. It could even be a friend, tribe, you know. It could be whoever is a soulmate to you. But looking to the past is in the past. You can't do that now. You have to do for yourself, even if that means, earth signs, you know, you got to go it alone. But I don't feel like I don't get the vibe. Because see, this is a celebratory card right here. Okay. And that's you in the present now. You know, you are celebrated like other people are celebrating you. It may not be this individual that's walking away that you got to make this choice over. But I feel like there's going to be some kind of information coming in that's like, oh my gosh, I did not even expect this. I did not even see this coming. And it's got to be a harsh walk away and a choice point that's made very quickly. But you're going to be all right because you got the Empress and the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is money, abundance, flow. It's things coming into the 3D reality that you could actually tangibly use, okay, because you have been waiting. You know, you have been putting in the time, you've put in the effort, and it's coming into existence for you. All right, so let's keep going. I'm going to pull from the Crow Tarot and see. I don't know why I keep saying Crow Tarot. The Crow Oracle. I still feel all this head pressure. All this head pressure for you earth signs. Isolation. Isolation. You may need to go within for a little while. You know, you may need to very well pull yourself back. This is the time of the harvest. This is the time of the stillness. We are stepping into the autumn in the northern hemisphere. Release. Let it go. Like, you can't make this up. There's like 60-something cards. That's a big deck. You can't make it up. So that's a 27, which is a 9, which means you're coming to completions. You're almost there. And then a 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a 3. That's birthing. That's the same as the Empress. So you got 2 3s. So you are rebirthing. And look at her. She is pregnant, right? So for some of you, you may be pregnant, about to have a baby, and then some kind of relationship is dissolved all of a sudden. And I'm not saying it has to be the father or the wife or whatever. I mean, it doesn't, I'm not saying it has to be that person, but it could be some kind of something coming through, relationships coming through where, you know, you got to listen to your soul. And what are your feet telling you in the reflection of the mirror? You know, our feet have a lot to do with what we do, where we go, how we are, how we stand. And our feet are attached to every single organ and nerve in the body. So I'm kind of getting like this message for you to kind of focus in on your feet some more, maybe put the essential oils on your feet, rub the coconut oil on your feet, do something with the feet, massage the feet, handle the feet. Earth signs, you need to pay attention to your feet more. Cacking. So it's like when they go and they put that stuff in the ground and they save it for later, it's the harvest, right? They're saving it away. It's like, grief came after that. So yeah, there may be some pretty sad stuff going on here with this, because there's some lies. There's some, I feel deception coming through in this card read. Sorry. You need to surrender the need to be in control and just trust that the divine intelligence that is flowing through you and to you at all times is guiding you where you need to be. The root. You got the root portal, stability, vitality, and survival. You will survive this. You will survive this. You will survive this. And these are very highly activating cards. You will survive this. It's a 33. Look at that power number right there. More birthing. Let's see here. And shifting frequencies, intensity, choices align. Shifting frequencies, intensity, choices, and align. I honor my needs and I follow my heart. I ground in deep and allow this thing to fall apart. Just be in allowance. Step into it. Be in allowance. If it falls apart, it falls apart. You got to release it. And it's okay. You know, if that is how it is, that's how it is. You can't change it, right? But you can change your frequency. You can change how you perceive your next steps in your rebirth to be. And using your heart as that compass, you know, using the heart to guide you on your way. All right, let's see what else here. This is the last card. This is the Psychic Tarot. Death. Or no, I'm sorry. It says detach. I misread that. Number 11. So this is the Justice card. This is a major life event, major arcana, Justice. It does stand for Libra as well. Okay. So just so you can see it before I read it. Sometimes you have to let this stuff go. And look at the bird. You know, just got to let it go. Got to let things go, detach. And there's a reflection there of her past, right? Sometimes our ego prevents us from seeing events clearly. It's time to detach emotionally from a relationship or situation so that you can step back and reevaluate. Reflect upon how the relationship is working. Is it satisfying? What role do you play? What role do you play in its harmony or disharmony? An honest appraisal is required in order to gain clarity and help you better understand what might need to be done to improve. This is true even if the relationship is already a good one, okay? It's important to accept that your previous actions, decisions, beliefs have led you to your current situation. Whether it's pleasant or difficult, we do steer the course of our lives, although often without conscious intent. By accessing your situation, accepting responsibility for it, you're able to free yourself from the need to blame another person or destiny. There's no guilt associated with this card, only clarity and empowerment. Clarity and empowerment. Once you've detached yourself from the examined relationship, lack of responsibility, or other matter of the heart, you're in a better position to decide what to do next, what the next step might be, that choice point that came in your read. Remember that the detached card knows no ego. Remember, the detached card knows no ego. Decisions arrive as a result of drawing this card must be fair and balanced for everyone involved. Yeah. You've got to accept the role that you play, accept the role that they play, and detach from the situation. Shifting your intensity and getting into alignment with the heart frequency and grounding in at the root. You know, remember to ground in at the root, cord to the tailbone, all the way to the center of Mother Gaia. See it, envision it, and it is so. Okay, thank you, Earth signs. I appreciate you being here. I love you very much, and I'm sending you so much love as you traverse these tower moments, as everyone is traversing tower moments. Whew, I'm gonna clear after that. I also feel like you need to put away your money. Look at there. On the bottom there is the King of Cups. As I was pulling this away, the King of Cups want to come out and say hello. So you may have a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that you're dealing with. And this one here and this card, I feel he's mischievous. Or she. Don't get caught up on gender on these cards ever. Because there is none. It's just the energy. But in the long run, at the end of it, poised, graceful, you know, knowing that you are birthing something new. You're in the middle of the rebirth. All right. And it looks like we're on to the next read. This will be the final reading of the night. Remember to make sure that you come back on the YouTube replay for the $400 giveaway that we're giving away it's the middle of the month in October, with Sandra Isis, Tribe Rainbow Fire. So much goodness. If you missed what we're giving away, go back and the timestamp will say there, it'll say giveaway announced or something like that. Thank you to beautiful Amy Ulrich, who always does so great with those timestamps. I appreciate you. Okay, so now we have got the Celtic Tarot. Excuse me. And I feel like this little rose Lumerian wants to come out, this little Lumerian seed, so we'll stick it on there. Lots of needing to look within, needing to go within, needing to see what it is that you're projecting out into your reality. Thank you, Celia. I'm glad you're here. Awesome. The Tower came out every read so far. Every read. Yeah. Hi, Annette. Yay. I'm glad you're here too. Awesome. Yes. Thank you, Amy. She does great. She works. So she's not here live because she works on Wednesdays and she's on the Pacific Coast. But she comes in and she watches the replay and does the timestamps for me, for us all. It's really good. Lynn, stop it. She says, I just look pregnant. Oh my gosh. I am abundant. That's right. That's right. Well, Michael Jackson's been here tonight. You'll want to go back and check that out. Okay. And that's a first. Like, never have I channeled Michael Jackson like that. I feel like we need some Palo Santo up in here. So I'm going to do a little Palo Santo clearing. And that's the other thing is my smell. I normally smell across the veil, and it's been gone for a week. I'm wondering if it's going to come back. But I have been receiving a lot of, well, it's kind of like this fire guidance and to utilize fire more. So, you know, I've been using a lot of fire. Just sending peace and calm and ease to the collective. Sending grace as you traverse the tower moments. Clearing. Eno shete mona shete kona neme mona shete mona kameshte. And we'll burn a little tobacco for spirit. In gratitude for spirit. There we go. That smell smells like Jessie every time I smell it. Okay. Lots of tingles up and down the forehead. Oh. So we are on fire. Fire is next. Thank you, Kelly's Corner. Thank you so much. So this is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're calling on the guardians and the galactic and the gateway keepers. We're honoring the elements and the directions. We're honoring the Sabbath of equinox tonight. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if you did not catch it, please go back. They're pretty much screaming this at me. Please go back and do the invocation blessing at the beginning of the YouTube video. Just toggle on back in the chapters. You'll find it there, or the timestamps will be down there in the comments. It'll be good for you to do that. So I'm getting a lot of pain, sadness, sorrow, intensity, grief, lack, and endings here with the sword. This is the Ten of Swords. I'm going to zoom this in just a little bit more because these are smaller cards. So we're kicking it off with the Ten of Swords. And then the Three of Swords. Someone has died. Yeah. And the Hanged Man. Am I holding these upside down? No. Okay. Is that okay? We're taking it. So this is the major life event, major arcana, the Hangman in reverse. I'll put it like this just so you can see what it looks like in the upright, but this is coming in the reversed. You can't. Okay. can't stop this. Okay, so it's like the hammer has come down in so many different ways already. And then this person is crossing or has crossed, and you're dealing with so much. And this Three of Swords is beyond heartbreak. It's beyond grief. It's almost like so bad that you can't deal, but you're not going to give up. Because see, the Hangman, if he was in the upright here, I'd be concerned about you wanting to stick around here. But this says cut it down. You know, stop it. You cannot, you can't just put yourself in limbo through this situation. The King of Swords, and that's the other thing, is like, it's almost like you can't even speak to this. It's almost like you can't even deal, like just cannot speak with this. You cannot handle this. King of Swords is an air sign, not Aries. It's an air sign. I'm sorry, y'all. This is a very overwhelming energy to deal with right now. It's very overwhelming. Like, I don't even really want to talk. Overwhelming. And y'all know I can talk. The King of Swords is the person that's coming in to help you and assist you. This is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay, somebody's coming in to assist. Somebody's coming in for support. Someone's coming in to walk you through the situation, okay? And remember, as you go through this grief process, look, there's that Six of Swords. That's come out multiple times tonight. You have the Seven of Cups, okay? So you're going to have a lot of choices and a lot of things coming at you through this grief process. And this is, I'm not even like kidding here. We want you to slow down, to really intently look at yourself in the mirror on a daily basis and say, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to take this slow and steady, one moment from moment to moment. And I want you to remind yourself that you're not giving up, that you're going to allow yourself the ease and grace to grieve, and you're going to honor your emotions. But it feels like to me there's going to be someone coming outside of you and they're like trying to be helpful through the situation. Like maybe they're trying to help you make the plans, or maybe they're trying to help you with services, or they're trying to do this or do that. And it's almost like you're just like overwhelmed. It's too much, too many emotional choices, too much going on here. I don't know which one to choose. I'm just lost in my emotions here. You know, I can't handle what you're offering me here. So in other words, I want you to just tell them, I'm done. I mean, pull this card up online and say, this is me right now. This is how I feel. I'm serious. Pull this card up. The Celtic Tarot. Look, it doesn't even want to come in clear. That's crazy. The Celtic Tarot, every card's coming clear. Okay. There is a light at the end of this, and you know that you're not going to give up, although you've thought about it. It's almost like you just want to go with them. When this is all done, when this is all said and done, you're going to move on. You're going to take your kids, you're going to take your cat, take your dog, you can take whatever you got to take. You know, take your stuff, and you're going to find a calmer space in 6 months. It's going to take a while. 6 months from now, when we're at the equinox of spring, you'll be in a better state. But this is tough. This is not easy. I knew it before I even laid a card down. The Magician. In the end, you have all of the tools within you. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have all of the tools within you. You know, you have the passion. You have the creativity to rebuild yourself. But, you know, you're not going to stay in stagnant. You're not going to be, do not stay in stagnation. Why? Okay, because the Tower came in. Look at that. Every single read tonight, we've had the Tower moment. And I feel like don't be too hard on this Libra, Aries, or Libra. I don't know why I keep saying Aries. Maybe they're Aries or whatever. But don't be too hard on this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. They really are trying to help, but you're just not in a mental state to deal. So let them do it. Let them. So there's a number 3. You see that? 1 + 2 = 3. 3 is birthing. You have all the tools. You have the wand. You have the sword. You have the cups, and the coin. You are the alchemist. When it's all said and done, you can handle it. But you are moving away. You're getting out of there. You got to go. You got to get out of there. Take what you can and go towards the light. Go to the shores that are more calm. Get out of those rocky waters. And if that means, a massive adjustment of selling the house, changing the job, moving, so be it. So be it. Downsize. Simplify. Okay, let's get this Crow Oracle deck. The Crow. What does the Crow want to say to the lovely fire signs? What does the Crow want to say to the lovely fire signs? Jesus. I'm not taking that many. What does the Crow want to say to the fire signs? They said, yes, you are. Okay. Night. 33. Night. 33. Memory. 29. Illusion. Again, the man in the mirror and gifts. Wow. These cards blow my mind. The spirit blows my mind. It's okay to be in the dark. It's okay to feel the pain. It's okay to feel the shadow, of all of this situation. It is okay. Hold on to the memories that are positive. Hold on to the things that you loved about this situation or this person. Speak to yourself in the mirror every morning, every night. Know that you have the gifts. Look, this is, if there was a magician card, this would be it. Okay? It's the same thing as that magician card right here. You got all of it. You got all, ooh, and I'm getting so tingled. And I keep wanting to itch my thumb. Like I'm really itchy on my thumb. I don't know if you got carpal tunnel or what's going on with the hand, but all of a sudden my hand is like, I want to scratch it off. It's like too much. Stop. Shake it off. Oh my. Okay. What's next? I'm so out of it. Okay. Now we're pulling from the minute to the attachment. Accumulate, defense, and scarcity. Exploration, boldness, unknown, and limitless. So your attachment to this situation is what we're looking at here. There's a strong attachment with all of this emotion, and I feel like you feel all of that lack. Maybe this was the breadwinner of your household or something. And now not only have you lost that person, but you're losing the house. You're losing something. And I'm not prophesizing this. I'm it's just coming through. I'm so sorry. Exploration, boldness, unknown, and limitless. Okay. Remember, you are limitless. There, right there is another magician card. Like if there was a magician card, this would be it right here. So in 3 separate decks, in one reading, you got the same energy of you have all the gifts that are within you. You have all of the tools provided to be the alchemist of your own life, to pull yourself up out of the grief, out of the night. This is your shadow, man. You're holding the shadow. We're not making it wrong. We don't make the shadow wrong here, okay? It is what it is. We have it. We need it. We use it. We process it. We transmute from it. Communicate. This is just, I just picked it up and I just saw it. Communicate. Communicate. Just because they died does not mean that they're not going to be there to talk to. For those of you that this is a death, an actual death. For those of you that this is a dissolve of a relationship or dissolve or a breakup or whatever it might be, communicate with yourself. I'm talking with the man in the mirror. Yeah. Michael Jackson's come out today. If you missed earlier, you need to go back, check out the other reads, because all kinds of information has come out in every one of these reads tonight, and all of it has some similarity to it. Big message tonight, man in the mirror. Okay. Ishidunaka. I am where I'm meant to be at this time, and I trust that everything is happening exactly as I chose before I incarnated. Flow. Flow. Your psychic heart, your psychic tarot heart for the heart card for this read is flow. 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 Number 10. That's the Wheel of Fortune. That's karma. All right. The key word here is attract, expect, release. That's twice. How many times we got release in this read? 3 times? Cycles and expansion and serendipity. The energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. Okay? Ooh, lots of this going on. Let yourself flow with the energies and put them to good use. This is an opportunity to attract your heart's desire. See, it's all about that alchemy that came out after this, like death or this rebirth or this transformation that you're going through. It's after this person has crossed. Now it's time to flow, you know. Now, and like I had said, if it is that for you, like someone actually died, it's going to be 6 months from now. You're going to be in this flow state because you got the magician and gifts all in different decks. Do you want more love, peace, or greater understanding? Is your heart calling out for a new relationship? Does a current relationship need improvement? Focus on your desires and allow them to manifest by expecting them to. That's the other thing. Scorpio is all about desire. Scorpio rules desire. And we have Venus in Scorpio, and Scorpio season is coming. At the same time, release yourself to the flow. Release yourself in the flow. Events greater than you can imagine may be heading your way. I can't. Project your desires, but also be open to new possibilities. Good fortune and joyful synchronicities come with the flow. Open your heart and arms wide and embrace what comes to you. Nothing is static. Nothing is static. Life flows in cycles, expanding and contracting. Expansion, contraction. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Welcome this new cycle. When a stone is tossed into a pond, the ripples flow with the water as they expand and grow. You're an exciting period of forward movement and expansion, heading into the unknown. This forward movement may guide you into new relationships or out of old ones. In either case, know that the changes are in your highest good. Your soul chose this. The energy of expansion will help you grow into the new situation gracefully, safely, and comfortably. All right. I move forward with grace and ease. I move forward with grace and ease. I move forward with grace and ease. That is what we wish for you. Beautiful, beautiful fire signs. Thank you so much for being here. We love you so very much. Deborah says it, flow, attract my heart's desire. That's right. That's right. Crows. I'm talking with the crow in the mirror. Wild. What a wild and crazy ride this has been. And now I'm hearing Steve Martin. That wild and crazy guy. Golly, that's been a long time since I even thought about that. Was it The Jerk? Was it The Jerk? Such an old movie. Wow, I'm really showing my age here. So remember, this intensity this week leads to optimism. Okay, just this week. We're in the middle of eclipse season. So we're kind of in this in-between phase. A dynamic close is coming as Mercury will enter Libra on Thursday. And then we have a Cazimi with Libra and Mercury and the South karmic node of fate. All of this is happening this week. We will be back next Tuesday for the solar eclipse ring of fire. Major legal importance going on with that eclipse. We'll be back here next Tuesday. Please do come back to the YouTube channel, replay video. You want to make sure that you like, subscribe, you share, and you get in on the drawing. Like, we have got a killer drawing. Sandra, Isis, Tribe, Rainbow, Fire. All of her descriptions are down below. You want to make sure that you check out the descriptions. Click on her links. This girl is fire. Like, she stood out to me. I've been watching her for about a year, and I was like, okay, it's time. And it's so funny. She's got Jupiter in Libra. And I was like, that's why you're getting all of this right now, because you're attracting abundance, because we've got the sun in Libra now, because we're entering fall. And then, of course, in the southern hemisphere, you're entering spring, where your beautiful flowers are going to start blooming and you're rebirthing, and good for you. So excited. That's right. That's right. Yes. Thank you, Tribe Rainbow Fire. We love you. We appreciate you. Yes, that's right. We had the tower in all 4 reads. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I love her. Go check out Sandra Isis. She's awesome. Okay, it's a $400 value package. All of the information is back there, so you can even toggle over right on now if you want to go check it out if you're on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, thank you for being here. I love you so much. I'll see you next week. All right. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle. Remember, you're the God spark. You're a powerful, multidimensional being. We love you. We'll see you next week.